Introducing first, in the corner to my left, they are the challengers. The team of Chris and Kevin Ryan, the Kuto. To my right, also the challengers, the team of Carrie. In the corner to my right, the greatest new South Tag Team in history, including the very cool Carrie and Nick Iggy. And in the corner to my left, they are your tag team champions, the team of Afro and Danger Kid. They are the
MSP not taking too kindly to the words of the Carnies. Triple threat tag team action. MSP and ADS now squaring off face to face for the first time.
Let's not forget how we got here just a few weeks ago on Action Clash. Carrie Awful unable to make it for a scheduled title defense. We heard he was saving some children from a burning building. I'm not sure the validity.
Oh. Well, I know that right there was a sick four-way drop kick.
But Carrie Awful was unable to make it for the tag title defense, so Max Classic, suspicious by his absence, by the way, had to step in on behalf of Carrie Awful and team with Nick Iggy.
So what I was told is Maxwell Classic is still in the hospital after the vicious assault performed by MSP. Double suicide dive, wiping out ADS.
I wouldn't call it vicious, but they definitely got the better of Max, and I don't think that there's a soul in this building that didn't see that coming.
To be fair, I mean, Maxwell is the person that introduced the powder into the match. Kind of did it to himself, did he not?
No, I mean, he does a lot of things to himself. That's
good God. Important to note, triple threat matches cannot have a disqualification.
So we are going to get a very different story than we had whenever Nick Iggy and Max Classic lost these championships to MSP.
And this is exactly what, oh good God, guillotined.
Argue this is playing into the wheelhouse of the Carnies. This might be exactly what they were looking for all along.
Well, this right here is exactly what we've come to expect from the Carnies in all of their years in New South Pro Wrestling. A mainstay. They were here our very first few years. They were here before we even had a logo change. Double drop kick from ADS, but the Carnies were here back when they were known as Team IOU. Been wrestling together as a tag team since 2013. Definitely the longest tenured tag team we have here on the New South roster.
Teaming with somebody for 10 years is a hell of a good way to get to know someone. Nick Iggy now eating a lot of offense from both Crunk and Ryan.
Frog splash from Crunk. Senton from Kevin Ryan. Cover made. We're going to have new tag team champs here. And again, titles can change hands no matter who gets the pinfall. You don't have to pin the champion to win in a triple threat match. You just have to make a pin or submission. Go for the DIY, but Carrie Awful moved. Chris Crunk taking out his own partner accidentally.
Very accidentally. Now MSP with the upper hand on Crunk.
MSP definitely going to take advantage there. and as they should. I mean,
this is their match to lose.
It is.
Like you said, they don't have to get pinned to lose the championships. They have to have their eyes in the back of their head.
And while they may not have the same level of experience as the Carnies, I mean, hell, they've had great success. 9-time tag team champions, and of course, current New South Tag champions. Going for the backpack senton.
Awful out of the way.
Oh, cover made from Carrie Awful. And you gotta wonder if that injured calf of Carrie Awful is gonna come into play here.
Doesn't look like it so far. Carrie Awful just as smooth as I've ever seen him.
Assisted stop, cover made from the Carnies, emphatically. Go.
Very, very, very close 2 count.
Danger Kid just barely getting a shoulder up. In comes Chris Crunk, who may have to go this match alone. And it wouldn't be the first time we saw when the Yakuto Death Society name was on the line against, well, the other Yakuto Death Society, the Hard Targets. Chris Crunk went that match alone for a significant portion. I mean, Kevin Ryan did, rather.
Yeah, no, Kevin Ryan proved to a lot of people just how tough he was that night.
So ADS, no stranger to having to pick up the slack for a fallen partner.
No, completely not. And, you know, and not to mention another story here, the Yakuto Death Society very, very much feel like they have a legitimate beef with the Carnies. Feel like the Carnies screwed them out of those championships whenever they were holding them. Exactly how the Carnies feel again about MSP right now.
In a triple threat match, nonetheless, in Heflin, Alabama, tag team titles were on the line. The Yakuto Death Society were never pinned in that match. The Hard Targets interfered. They pulled ADS away, and as ADS was away, it was Carrie Awful and Nick Iggy who took advantage. Maxwell Classic sliding in the championship, wiping out Braden Toon of the Triple Nines, and the Carnies shocked the world there, much like MSP shocked the world right here in this very building back at Americana.
You know, and I try not to take it away from MSP. Yes, they did not beat the Carnies at full strength. Hell, Nick Iggy went throughout this entire locker room trying to find a partner. Hell, he asked Big Dave. What? He asked Big Dave?
What?
He still didn't get Big Dave. He got Max Classic. And, you know, like I said, I don't want to take anything away from MSP, but tonight I believe is a real... This is when we're really going to find out just how tough of a team they are, because not only do they face the Carnies at full strength, they got to also take out the fan favorite ADS.
An unlikely duo here.
Triple threat tag match. You're going to make some temporary alliances. Anything you got to do to narrow the field down.
Danger Kid and Carrie Awful, and this is where Carrie Awful is in his element, trading blows into the ring. In comes Kevin Ryan for the first time in quite a while.
Kevin Ryan taken out early, and it looks like he might have just gotten taken out once again by that huge knee.
Oh, good God. Bump kick from Aggro. Of course, MSP, they may be relatively new here in New South, making their debut back at Winter Wars Rumble last year in December. But think of all the... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold on.
All 4 of them got
four-way
to do it
DIY. Good God. Point being, in their years as a tag team, they faced off with some pretty tough opponents. We're talking about the likes of Private Party, Violence is Forever, a team like Fresh Air in the Northeast, cover made. Hold on. And then one very familiar name I'm seeing on this list here, Petty and Pink, the team of Dylan McQueen and Kinsey Page. And we saw how much that changed Uranagi into a backstabber. Because up next, folks, right after this matchup, we're going to make history. Triple threat steel cage match to the tag titles cover. About made history there. But up next, Dylan McQueen, Hunter Drake, Kinsey Page. Biggest match in New South history. What's going on here? Oh, going for the assisted Canadian Destroyer.
This has to be it. I think both members of ADS are absolutely wiped out.
Oh! Danger Kid breaking it up just in the nick of time.
We were about to have new champions all over again if Danger Kid wasn't able to get in there with that super kick.
Double super kick now connects from MSP. Oh, while we're talking about, you know, tough fought battles in tag team division, I mean, think of the names the Carnies have faced over the 10 years. They faced off with SCU, Rock and Roll Express, the Rascals, the Kingdom. And they've really run roughshod over the New South Tag Division for years, even with their time away. Making their way back and instantly fitting right back in. And hold on, going for another backpack senton. a door! As if the move wasn't bad enough, going through a door? All three teams leaving it all on the line because those tag team championships are that important, folks. Etching your name in the annals of New South history. One of the most well-respected promotions in all of the country. There's a reason we're called the best in the South, folks. 8 years going, 8 years strong, 8 years more to come, and then some. And who is going to lead the charge into the upcoming 8 years out of these three teams?
MSP taunting the Carnies.
Spinning heel kick from Nick Iggy. One of these teams going to walk out of here tonight, Florence, Alabama, the face of the tag team division into our next chapter, into year 9.
We've got Chris Crump, we've got Carrie Awful on the inside. Looks like everybody else might be on the outside. Crump looking to put Carrie Awful away. Ooh, unbelievable, nasty chop. Chris Crump might be thinking superplex. Oh, but Carrie Awful's fighting out of it. Flurry of headbutts. Kevin Ryan's back in the ring now. Oh, no, they're not. Ryan and Crunk have both got Iggy up on the top rope. Spanish fly off the top!
Chris Crump with the assist. Kevin Ryan
takes out MSP.
Orihara moonsault to the floor. Meanwhile, Crunk in the ring has Carrie Awful in his sights.
Oh, massive roundhouse kick.
One last breath. He's called for it. The one last breath connects. It connects. 1, 2, 3. We've got the chance.
Time to hit the group chat and tell them it's a wrap, but there is no need to rescue the Akuto Death Society, Carmen, because they are our new tag team champions.
Ushering in year 9 with the straps. You see the emotion on the face of Chris Crump, someone who has bled for New South. Someone who took a small excursion away, came back reinvigorated, and now on top of the world.
Great moment as Rita holds those championships up for Chris Crunk and Kevin Ryan.
But folks, it is time. Up next, the biggest match in New South history. Triple threat steel cage match.
Kenzie Page, who is the longest reigning champion in New South's history, very well could be seeing the end of her reign tonight, as she has to take on not only Dylan McQueen, but also Hunter Drake inside of a steel cage.
483 days and counting with the championship. A lot of intertwining history. But folks, right now, let's take a look at what exactly led us to this moment.